I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I know you heard me. Go on, put your feet back on the mattress. Slowly. Yeah, good. Now, sit still for a second. Don't turn the lights on. Seriously, just leave it. You know, you have been trying to convince yourself that noise under here was in the pipes for what, 2 months? The pipes. That's what you went with. I mean, interesting choice, by the way. Wait, no. Don't lean down again. I just told you not to. You're staring at the floor like you expect something to crawl out. Well, technically you're right. Just maybe not right this second, but there's something in the hallway. You heard that one. Good. Just keep your eyes on the door. And whatever it happens, just don't answer it. There it is. That's what I have been waiting for. Just stay quiet. Don't move. No, that's not your neighbor. Your neighbor doesn't stand outside your bedroom at 2 in the morning without breathing. You're shaking. Huh? I suppose that this isn't a particularly reassuring introduction. Wait, don't reach for your phone. The screen's too bright and the thing outside, I can assure you that it notices light and sound. Mostly movement, but you're doing fine. Just... God, wait. Stay still. Don't look at the bottom of the door. And I'm being serious about it. You don't need to see it. And if it says your name, just ignore it. It knows everyone's name eventually. Doesn't mean it knows you. Don't. I saw you. You were about to answer. Don't do that again. There it is. It's moving away. For now, but you can breathe. You have been holding it for almost half a minute. You really aren't built for this, huh? You know, you can stop gripping the blanket that hard. You're going to tear it. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything like that. But I noticed that you're still looking at me. Well, at the darkness I'm currently sitting in, but close enough. Oh, wait. You think I'm the problem, right? That's why you're pressed against the wall like that. Right, right. Okay, it's fair, it's fair. I mean, I probably should have considered how this looks from your side, but you've just discovered that there's something under your bed giving you instructions in the dark. I know it's not ideal, but still, if I wanted to hurt you a long time ago, this conversation would be extremely unnecessary. I mean, that's just logistics. But don't scream when I come out. I would rather not bring that thing back on here. Hmm. I'm just gonna move slowly, okay? But you can keep the blanket if it makes you feel better. There it is. Easy. Hmm. Yeah, I know. I look kinda. I hope it doesn't scare you. Uh, I mean, it depends on where you're standing, but you're doing considerably better than the last person who saw me like this. But actually, forget I said that. That story won't help. Hmm. Move your foot, please. Thanks. Oh my god, your bed is too low. Do you know how many times I have hit my head on that frame? Well, no. Obviously you don't. You didn't know I existed until about 4 minutes ago. God. You know, it feels so good to stand up. Hey, stop staring at my hands. They're claws. I mean, you've seen claws before, just probably not that close. I'm not gonna touch you. Relax. I mean, you're the one who nearly stuck your entire face under the bed like 20 minutes ago. I think that would have been so awkward for the both of us. And before you ask, well, before you mime whatever question you're trying to ask, I've been here longer than you think. And no, I don't live exclusively underneath your bed. That would be ridiculous. I move sometimes. But your room is just convenient. It's dark and it is quiet and usually warm. You used to keep fewer boxes under there, by the way. That was nice. Now, half my space is occupied by things you have apparently decided you'll need again someday. Yes, I'm judging you. A little. And the thing that was outside the door, it's gone downstairs. We have a few minutes. Maybe longer, probably. Hmm? You want to know what it was? Let me think. I mean, I don't know what you would call it, but names aren't very useful with things like that. It comes through places people don't pay attention to. Hallways, doorways, corners, sometimes even dreams, you know? I think you've heard it before, but you just didn't know what you were hearing. Remember a few weeks ago when something scratched outside your room for almost an hour? Yeah, that wasn't the tree. I mean, you don't even have a tree against this side of the building. I was really surprised that you accepted that explanation. I mean, it's amazing. And that night your door shook? Same thing. The reason it stopped wasn't because you finally fell asleep. I chased it down the stairs. Made a mess, actually. You complained about the picture frame being crooked the next morning. That was me. Sorry. I wasn't exactly worried about interior decorating at the time. But just so you know, this isn't the first thing that's tried coming in here. And it probably won't be the last. They wander around. And they notice people. And some rooms attract them more than others. And yours? Oh, well, let me tell you, it does. But don't make that face. You're gonna be fine. I mean, you have been fine this whole time, didn't you? You keep looking at the door and then at me. I can practically hear the question. Why hasn't anything gotten in? Hmm. Well, it's because I don't let it. That's pretty much it. There's no ceremony or ancient pact. I don't need your blood or something like this, so please stop looking at my teeth every time I say something like that. I was here before you moved in. The room was empty for a while. It was nice, it was spacious. I liked it that way. Then you showed up with 6 bags, a broken lamp, and entirely too much stuff. You spent your first night sitting on the floor because you hadn't assembled the bed yet. And you ordered food. Dropped a piece of it under the dresser. You never found it, but I did. At first, I assumed you'd leave eventually. People usually do. Then a week passed, then another. You started playing music when you cleaned. You talk to yourself when you're looking for things. You're also terrible at finding things, and they're pretty much directly in front of your eyes. You started coming home at roughly the same time every evening, and I got used to it. That's really all there is to say. Something came near the room one night, and I got rid of it. Then something else came, too. And I got rid of it, too. Eventually, it just became part of the routine. You sleep, and I listen. But you occasionally kick the wall, though. I don't know why you do that. Oh, and I keep the hallway quiet for you. You're looking at my fur now. Different kind of staring. Go ahead. I can see you thinking about it. But just don't grab. Your hand is warmer than I expected. No, no, no. Keep it in my arm. I didn't say to stop. Hmm? So you've never touched fur like this before? I can tell. You're being ridiculously careful. I'm not made of glass. There. That's better. You know, my fur is warmer because I'm warm. I don't know why that's surprising. What exactly did you expect from it? Ice? Smoke? Something dramatic or something magical out of it? You know, You really have terrible ideas about monsters. And also, I can see that you're not shaking anymore. That's interesting. Because, 20 minutes ago, you were one bad noise away from climbing through the window and escaping. And now you're petting my arm. You're a fast learner. Stop. Don't touch my ear. Well, you touched the ear, of course you did. Fine. Just don't pull it. You know, I could have moved rooms if I wanted to. And I have thought about it. Your sleep schedule is really awful. Sometimes you leave your alarm ringing so long that I consider throwing the phone myself out the window. It's so annoying. And whatever you were eating in bed last Tuesday, actually, no. I don't want to know, but still. But when you leave for a few days, the room just feels so strange. Too quiet. I just notice it. Then you come back and immediately start throwing clothes everywhere again. That's better. Don't grin. I didn't say I missed you. I just said the room was quieter. Those are technically different statements, okay? Oh, shut up. You don't even have to say anything, and somehow you're annoying. I suppose I got used to knowing you were here. Knowing when you were asleep, and knowing when you weren't. Sometimes you came home upset and lie there staring at the ceiling for an hour. And you think nobody notices it, but I do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. So I usually just keep things quiet. It seems to help, though. You don't have to look at me like that. I'm not trying to make this sentimental. I'm just explaining myself. Poorly, apparently. Wait. There. It's back. And it's closer this time. Just stay where you are. No. Don't go to the door. You have developed an impressive amount of confidence in the last 5 minutes, but do not abuse of it. Come here. Behind me, yes. Yes, actually behind me, yes. Here. There. Don't look at the gap underneath the door. It knows I'm here now. That's why it's hesitating. Go. It's leaving. You can let go of my fur now. Or don't. Apparently we're doing this. You're fine. Look at me. There it is. Nothing comes through the door while I'm here. Just so you know. You don't need to keep checking it. I can hear much better than you. So, if it comes back, I'll know. And no, I'm not scared of it. I wouldn't call what I feel scared. I am annoyed, mostly. It's persistent and it scratched the paint. You're gonna blame me for that tomorrow, aren't you? You're exhausted. Adrenaline does that. Lie down on your bed. I'm serious. You're barely keeping your eyes open. There. There it is. Get comfortable. Why are you staring at the empty side of the bed? No. Absolutely not. I stay underneath. That's how this arrangement works. Seriously? I mean, 25 minutes ago you were afraid to let your feet hang over the edge. And now you're inviting me into the bed? You're strange. Move over. You're gonna need to move more than that. I am considerably larger than you seem to remember, huh? Your pillow's on the way. There it is. God. Beds are weird from the side. What? I have never had a reason to be on top of one. Stop. Stop looking so pleased with yourself. You didn't domesticate me or tame me or something like that. I'm here because you look like you were gonna fall asleep sitting upright. That's all. You're leaning on me. Okay. That's fine, but just watch the clasp. You really are tired, aren't you? Your eyes just keep closing. Why don't you go to sleep? Okay? Go to sleep. I will stay awake. I mean, that's what I usually do anyway. And you don't have to listen for it anymore. I'll hear it. Your hand is still in my fur. You can leave it in there. It doesn't bother me. I'm really glad that you have stopped shaking. That's good. You know, this is easier when you don't know I'm here. You don't spend the whole night watching me. Although, I suppose now I will have to find somewhere else to hide when you start cleaning, right? Assuming you ever clean under the bed again. There it is. Just close your eyes, okay? I know. The hallway's really quiet, but I checked. You're safe with me. And don't make me explain it again. I'm terrible at explanations. Just sleep. You're almost out. You know, this is probably gonna make tomorrow morning complicated. You're gonna wake up next to something you thought was imaginary yesterday. And I'll probably regret agreeing to this, but still, could be worse, couldn't it? You're holding my arm tighter. It's fine, you can hold on. I'm not going anywhere tonight. No, don't wake up. It's nothing. I've got it. Just close your eyes and I will hear anything if it comes back, okay? Just sleep. I've got the door. Hey there, it's Moonlight. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It really helps the channel a lot. And my Patreon is officially open too. I post exclusive audios there every week. And if you become a member, I will also include your name in my videos as a little thank you for supporting me. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.